commission, we ask for your wisdom to guide our commission as they govern and for direction in making decisions that are fair and just. Grant us unity and clear minds as we discuss what is best for our city and our citizens. In your name we pray.
Amen. Amen.
Raise the flag for pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, ladies.
Under item number 5, under presentations, we have a presentation on the proclamation proclaiming the month of October 2025 as National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. With us here today, we have Representative DHR Health, Administrator of Corporate Affairs, Mr. Municipal.
Thank you so much, and we'll be also be joined by our hematology oncology specialist, Dr. Briones Chavez, who will be coming up to say a few words. On behalf of, thank you, Honorable Mayor, Commissioners, for allowing us to bring information and awareness every month when we have something that's continued support by the City of San Juan. On behalf of our Board of Governors, our physicians that are well over 700, our over 6,500 employees, we continue to ask you that you continue to support the efforts of the Oncology Institute at Renaissance. And on behalf of our physicians, we're asking for Dr. Briones Chavez to please address you all at this time as we are asking to receive this proclamation.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Carlos Briones. I'm one of the oncologists at DHR. First of all, I would like to thank the City of San Juan for issuing this proclamation of breast cancer awareness. Today we are here to raise awareness about breast cancer. As you know, breast cancer is the most common cancer in women around the world and also in the United States. Around 1 in 8 women will develop this cancer in lifetime, so it's very important to take actions with this disease. Thank God we have new technology, new medications, and one of the most important things is to do the screening. So if you do a screening, you can catch these diseases in the early stage and can be curable. Also, I want to say that at DHR Health, we are offering a $99 mammogram screening special for this community. And if they want more information, we have a phone number, 956-362-7503. So we are trying to do this to encourage people to be more proactive with their screening. Thank you again for everything.
Thank you. With that being said, I'll go ahead and read the proclamation. Whereas breast cancer, the second most commonly diagnosed form of cancer for women in the United States and remains the second leading cause of cancer death among American women. And whereas the mammography and x-ray of the breast is recognized as the single most effective method of dictating breast changes long before physical symptoms can be seen or felt. Early detection and improved treatment are believed to have significantly reduced the number of deaths caused by breast cancer. And whereas researchers, scientists, and numerous nonprofit organizations are dedicated to discovering the cure for breast cancer. During the month of October, we acknowledge the extraordinary commitment and effort invested in this cause by DHR health physicians, nurses, and all staff of the Advanced Care Center. And whereas we recognize that over 2.5 million Americans are breast cancer survivors that give us hope of a better future. Whereas a deep respect, we honor and support those who continue to cope with breast cancer, extend our heartfelt to survivors, and recognize the unwavering efforts of those advocating prevention, awareness, and a cure. Now, therefore, I, Mario Garza, Mayor of the City of San Juan, Texas, by virtue of the authority vested in me and on behalf of the City Commission, do hereby proclaim October 2025 as National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Thank you so much for the great work you doctors and all your staff at DHR are doing for these survivors and those that are going through these hard times. And I ask everyone that, we keep them in our prayers. Something that's very important. So once again, thank you so much for the great work. Let's go ahead and give them a big round of applause. I'm gonna sign it and then we can take a picture. Yeah, we're gonna go down. We'll go down. We'll go down. Here we go. Yeah, just go down. Go ahead, sir. Yeah.
Item letter B, we have a presentation on departmental reports. With us today, we have Department of Planning and Zoning, Department of Parks and Recreation, Department of Sanitation, and the San Juan Memorial Library. Mayor, before we continue, I'd just like to acknowledge our directors that are present with us today. As you can see, we're also honoring the month of October for breast cancer awareness. So we are wearing pink today to honor the cause. It was, we discussed this last week, but I appreciate the directors coming out here and representing.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys.
All our directors are here, should we have any questions.
Okay. I guess this is more towards you, Mr. Guajardo, in reference to the planning and zoning. Did we open that position up or we're holding up for the director spot?
The planning, we are actually, it should be open this week.
It should, Mrs. Guajardo? Okay, all right. Yeah. Any questions for the directors? I think that was the only question I had. Are we, Mr. Ramiro, are we gonna be running Winter League programs for the kids in,
Yes, sir. We plan on doing, we're currently taking registration right now for girls basketball, boys soccer, and winter baseball. And that's what we're doing. We're gonna finish up our men's league pretty soon and start up another one, probably in January.
Oh, wow.
Trying to start up another one in January. Getting ready for all the special events.
Good. Okay, thank you, sir. Any questions? If not, we'll go ahead and move on. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, item number 6, public hearing ordinances. Under letter A, we have hold a public hearing to solicit input from interested parties on the City of San Juan needs under the Urban County Program fiscal year 26. With us, we have Ms. Monica Gomez, Intern Director of Planning.
Hi, good afternoon. In order to comply with a consolidated plan for community planning and development grant CDBG funds, the City of San Juan requires to conduct a public hearing and solicit inputs from the interested parties regarding the city needs under the Urban County Program for fiscal year 26. A total funds available for this year is $279,996, and we received 2 letters, one from Amigos del Valle and Nuestra Clínica del Valle requesting some funds. And I think they are available to submit the letters.
Okay, so let me go ahead and open it up. At this time, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Public hearing up at 6:10 p.m. Is there anyone here? Or, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Connie Arroyo from Amigos del Valle San Juan.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes. We're respectfully requesting for CDBG for our seniors in San Juan, $10,000. For 2026, for our Meals on Wheels for 9 seniors.
Okay,
It's going to be for 165 days to the City of San Juan.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead. Hold on. Yeah, shoot. Yes.
Good evening. My name is Yadira Castillo. I'm with Mr. Canica del Valle. I'd like to thank you for your continued support. We're requesting CDBG funding for our patients, for uninsured patients of the city of San Juan. The money will be covering medical, behavioral, and dental services for uninsured patients. Additional cost will cover medication as well, laboratories, and x-rays. Last year, we saw approximately 1,200 patients, of which 52% were uninsured. So this money would definitely benefit those uninsured patients.
Okay.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
consideration.
Go ahead.
Good evening. I'd just like to ask, and I don't know if you can tell me or not, how often does these urban county program pay out? Is it yearly? And how much you guys decide where it goes to like the clinic and all that? How much do y'all get more or less from the county?
It varies, but at some point, it's anywhere from about 236 to 250,000. But just keep in mind that some of the big majority of that money goes to street projects, and some of those street projects we're only allowed to do them in a more of a low income area.
Oh,
So
okay.
the big bulk of that money goes to street projects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where you see a lot of, we have street improvements, and some of that money comes from the CDBG.
Okay.
But we're also allowed, the law allows us to also go ahead and give like to nonprofits and stuff like that. But they need to request in a letterhead or something like that, asking if the city can help them out. But-
From this fund?
Yes.
Okay, so then I guess like streets like Lucky Drive, I mean, those real bad areas will be fixed with some of this money?
Could be, yes.
Okay.
Could be, yes.
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Yes, ma'am. I have a question for you. Now, as far as, I know I was approached by another nonprofit wanting to see if they can get an opportunity to submit a letter as well, so we can still do that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just
They
want
can
to
still
make this
submit
clear.
it. We have until November 15 to submit
okay.
the work plan and
Yeah,
with
all right.
letters and.
Great. Okay. Did you have a question, sir?
Oh, yes, I was just gonna go for the.
Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks. Evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Sanchez. I'm the finance director with the Children's Advocacy Center in Edinburgh. I'm humbly requesting for $15,000 for the fiscal year 26. The funds are going to go to mental health counseling, forensic interviewing, and family advocacy, and parent and child education classes as well. I was looking over some of the demographics and things like that, and I understand that we've never had a partnership with the city of San Juan, and I'd like to take the opportunity and put our name in the hat. But yes, sir, other than that, we just appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Go ahead.
So, Lucky Street, what do they need to come and do to get that street fixed, put sewer? Who do we need to press on? Because I think.
Mr. Garza, Lucky Street is that the private road?
That is a private road.
And if I may just keep it
It's actually
limited?
an easement.
Mr. President, if I may just keep it limited, this is not regarding the street, and not regarding the actual funds that are being requested under the public hearing for our account.
Correct.
So I don't mind if you answer that question, but further discussion in that will be kind of difficult. We would be violating the open meeting act by not listing that agenda item. But again.
Sounds fair.
You can go ahead and answer, but just keep it limited.
Yes, sir. That street is, it's not a street, sir. It's an easement that belongs to the irrigation district underneath. It belongs to a private entity, which is either the church or somebody privately owns it. It's not a road, it's not a street, it's not properly developed. You need properly drainage, you need proper curb, gutter setbacks. And it was never done when the properties were sold by the original owner. We've been having some problems, although we found a little loophole. So there's contractors that have nothing to do with the city, that are helping them out with a little bit of resurfacing the street. We're not finished yet, but as soon as the contractors get some more material, they'll be out there.
Thank you, Palacios, because I do need to educate myself how it works, because I'm not a commissioner, I'm not an attorney. I'm just a citizen from here, from San Juan. So I have a concern of knowledge. And this helps me to something else that I need to point out. So on the money grants, where do we go that we could see how to qualify and who qualifies and to apply?
And you're asking for the CBD money?
Yes, the monies right now. This is the monies. We're talking about the monies.
Okay, as the mayor mentioned, there is for some low-income subdivisions, we need to provide that information to the urban county office so they can decide if qualifies or didn't qualify, so we can start submitting for road improvements. We need to submit cost estimates, engineering plans, everything, so they can move forward for it.
So what's the job of the EDC moving this money? Or is it just straight county? Or how do you all?
It's Hidalgo County, Urban County. No EDC, Urban County.
That has nothing to do with EDC.
No.
So that's just money coming from the county, straight.
Hidalgo County, Urban County.
To clear that one off, but I was confused. What information can you give me at the moment, so I can go look at a website or get a paper that tells me this is how you apply or where you apply?
I can give you that information. If you want, you can go to the office tomorrow and I can give you the information. So
What time?
in the afternoon, around 3.
Around 3, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
This vote is at 6:17 p.m. Is there a motion to approve? Second, all those in favor say aye. You have any? Yes, sir. The record is not closed yet.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, Board. So my name is Rolando Flores. I am here with the Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council, the Health and Human Services Department. I'm here representing the Aging and Disability Resource Center and the Area Agency on Aging. So I've been with the agency for the past 13 years, and we've always worked with entitled CDBG projects. This year, we've been trying to do a bigger outreach with our partners. So City of Alamos down the street, we've got City of San Juan, City of FAR, these are big cities that, we love working with. So recently, like I said, this is one of those projects that we've had more output, more citizens, more people from the community reaching out and seeking additional assistance. What we're requesting is funding for the Area Agency on Aging. We currently service clients that are 62 and above that are CDBG compliant. So with CDBG, it's 62 and above. When it's AAA, it's 60 and above. What we're requesting assistance for homemaker services and or health maintenance services. Health maintenance services would be anything from incontinence supplies, medications, DME equipment, even the little insurers that most seniors, they don't want to eat, but they drink the little juices. So what we're requesting, the type of funding that we'd be using would be directly to our consumers, and we'd be handling the case management side of it. So any funding that we pick up from CDBG goes directly to the client and not necessarily to our agency. Currently, like I said, we're partnered up with all the entitled cities. We picked up, last year was our first year working with Urban County. We ended up partnering up with the City of Elsa, City of Donna. This year, we already got a award letter from Precinct 3, I believe. And like I said, it's just one of those projects that we do want to grow. Like I said, we're fortunate enough that we see the need in the community. The program itself, like I said, we do have a waiting list. The Area Agency on Aging has helped out everybody that's 60 and above. The problem that we run into is funding. So eventually, as soon as you tell one person, they're going to tell the compadre, the neighbor, the comadre, hey, call AAA, they're going to help you with this, they'll help you with this. And unfortunately, we start getting backlogged and we run into a situation that there's a wait list. When it comes to CDBG funding, as soon as we get a client coming in from the city, we'll reach out to them and say, hey, guess what? We got a special allocation from the city that's going to expedite your case. So that consumer that's calling us that's in need, we're able to expedite their services and bypass the traditional wait list. And like I said, all of this funding comes directly from our cities.
And people like a law or on where the citizens are from.
Yes, sir. So the Area Agency on Aging partners with the Aging and Disability Resource Center. Our Resource Center is a program that's designated as a one-stop shop for everybody. Similar to a 2-in-1, but 2-in-1s, when you call them, they only refer you out to like state services. Our ADRC partners you up with anybody. So if you're saying, you know what, I need provider services, but I don't know who to speak to, we'll give you a list of clients, consumers that we currently partnered up with as the Area Agency on Aging and the Aging and Disability Resource Center. Now, the good thing about the ADRC is we run into a situation where you have seniors calling, not even seniors, you got somebody that's 59, 58, calling and saying, hey, I need provider services, I need help with medication, what can I do? Unfortunately, because of the funding with the AAA, they can't assist them. The ADRC, though, because we help out anybody with a disability, is able to do it. It's pretty hard because I've been on that situation and I've been on those calls. Currently, I'm a program supervisor for the Area Agency on Aging, and I'm also their grant writer. I've been in that situation where you got to turn down a 59-year-old, 58-year-old who just had, surgery, just literally lost a limb, and they're not able to ambulate. They reach out and say, hey, I don't qualify for these services. I don't want them to go after my house. So what can I do? Well, because the AAA is 60 and above, they're not able to assist them. With the ADRC, we're able to. Now, granted, these services are temporary, but the good thing about it is every year you're able to recycle and go back in and reapply for services if you need them. And like I said, the great thing about it is that ADRC program picks up the clients that the traditional AAA services can't pick up. And like I said, it's one of those things that you think the need's there and you just say, it's not gonna happen. It does happen. Like I said, it's one of the situations that you hate when it happens and you hate turning people away. That ADRC program, it's so far, like that I'm saying, it's a great program for anybody with a disability. And when it comes to those, to be eligible for the ADRC, all you have to do is just get some type of certification from either your Social Security saying that you're fully disabled or documentation from your physician saying that you are a disabled individual. Like I said, the great thing about these programs is we're not going to go after your assets, after the fact. Like I said, everything's completely free. Anything that comes in through our urban county partners and our CDBG programs are directly to our consumers. Nothing stays in-house for our case management, for the home visits, for the deliveries. Everything is completely free. All of our vendors, they're board certified. So it's not one of those things that, hey, my compadre does this, we'll do it on the side. No, everything is board approved. Even our rates, pricing, everything goes directly to our board. So like I said, it's one of those things that we're super transparent. We've been working with other CDBG projects for decades. And like I said, we just want to grow this project just because of the fact that that need is there, and especially when it comes to smaller communities. So thank you guys very much for the opportunity to present these programs. Any questions?
Okay, good.
No, thank you guys very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it.
Mary, if I may.
Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this an action item, legal?
It's a hearing that's required by
Right.
Urban County.
But is it require a vote or no?
Actually, here.
And if we are voting, what are we?
Right now, it's the time to allow for the solicitations. to come.
Right, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
just,
correct.
in other words, voting
We're not
to
voting right
continue the process.
No, it's just a
So we're
public hearing
approving
to
the
accept.
the grant itself.
Yes.
But
To accept
that's
the-
why I asked earlier that if we're allowed, or other agencies are allowed to.
Yes.
Okay, and you said.
This is a public hearing to accept all the
Exactly,
Yes.
okay. And you said the cutoff date was November.
15
Okay.
to submit.
So we'll do that process
So right now, it's just a vote, I guess, just to get the process going, that's it.
with the actual.
Yeah, yes, we,
Okay, I just want to make sure that
I think-
they understand that we're not voting to give up what they're requesting.
no, not at all.
It's just to accept the inputs from the different entities.
On the next agenda item, then we'll
Yes.
approve
We'll have
what we want to give them, yeah. Am I correct? Yeah. This ends at 6:25 PM. Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Under letter B, hold a public hearing regarding the voluntary annexation petition of the 3.03 acre tract of land of Lot 12, Stewart's Addition to Conway Gardens, located approximately 600 feet north of All Acres Road, along the west side of Stewart Road, as requested by Tasha Group LLC.
Hi, good afternoon. The planning department is processing the voluntary annexation petition for a property located, as Mr. Guajardo mentioned, at 600 feet north of 4 Acres Road on the west side of Stewart Road. At the last city commission meeting held on September 23rd, the city commission adopted resolution 2025-19, formally accepting the property's owner petition and establishing dates and times for the required public hearings. Staff recommends approval of the first reading of the voluntary annexation petition. Attached to the package, you can find the voluntary annexation petition submitted by the applicant. The survey meets advanced description, calendar, and resolution. And this is a public hearing.
Good time, I'm gonna open this up at 6:26 PM. Is there anyone here for or against? 6:26 PM.
I don't know how it's based for or against, like I would say, but what I started noticing there is I started measuring the elevations where the PD is and how it was low, went high towards Stewart Road from the PD, here south. And then as you move down south, the elevation decreased up to, even up to, I don't know, 42 or 38. Starting the highest point at 50, I think 54. So my concern is there's a bowl between where the levee is towards, turning there, where the PD is and Stewart, going south. As you go down you move about 150 feet from that cross section. So if we annexate that, all the sewer meaning water and sewer, is it coming this way towards this pump? Or which way is it coming? Because if it's coming this way, you're gonna put a little bit more stress on it. And as it is, I think we should always, or after the meeting, go out there to that section and see how bad it smells, and it will smell a little bit worse if we put more pressure on that point. And it's not for against, I'm just kind of giving you a heads up because you all have to have an informed decision. It is a very good point of we're gonna annexate and get more tax money and all this, but already this point over here, is it gonna suffer a little bit more? Or, it's just what you are planning, but take in consideration this information. Because what you, like I said, whatever you choose, we're stuck with it for, I think, till the rest of my life when I die, because I'm not gonna move from here. And you might not be a commissioner in 4 or 5 years, but if I see you in Ichiban, I'm gonna remind you, hey, la cagaste. Because I gave you a heads up. I don't have enough information to tell you yes, no, and what's this, but please, you do have people that's your job. You could get better information. That's as much as I can do to figure out how is it gonna affect this point right here, where that pump is, or here in the corner, or are you gonna have another solution on it? That's all I gotta point out on that point.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Anyone else? If not, I'll close this at 6:29 PM. Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am.
Under item number 7, appointments. Letter A, consider appointment of a member of the city commission as mayor pro tempore.
Yes, Mayor, I'd like to nominate Mr. Jesse Ramirez for mayor pro tem. That's in the motion.
It's in the motion. I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. You want to say a couple?
I'd like to thank the staff and the commission up here, both for their diligent work and everything that we've been doing for the city of San Juan. Mayor pro tem, everybody, their switch is off, and it's time for me to give it to somebody else now. So as much respect as everybody has for Mr. Jesse Ramirez, that's why he's next in line, and he's the man for the job. And I'd like to thank everybody for for allowing me to serve you all as Mayor Pro Tem for these past couple of years. Thank you.
Congratulations, Commissioner Ramirez. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mayor Pro Tem.
Strike that, strike that. Okay, go ahead, Mr.
Yes, under letter B, consider removal, appointment, or reappointment of board members related to the Civil Service Commission.
Mr. Mayor, so you know, these are mayoral nominations.
Sure.
They still have to be accepted by the board as either a motion, a second, but they're your nominations, just so you understand.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commission. At this moment, staff recommends appointing one new member to serve the remainder of Mr. Vasquez, Mr. Juan J. Vasquez, who submitted a letter of resignation to the board or to the commission, and to appoint one new member to fill the recently expired one-year term for Mr. David Alvarado, which expired on September 24, 2025.
So at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess I'll make the motion, or, to remove David Alvarado and give Mr. Robert Hernandez a chance to serve on the Civil Service Commission. He does come with a great knowledge of experience. And also, since Mr. Juan Vasquez pretty much resigned, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Eric Sanchez on that one. All right, and that's in a motion. Is there a second?
Second. We both.
A second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Go ahead.
Letter C, consider the removal, appointment, or reappointment of board members related to the Planning and Zoning Commission. Escalante.
Good evening, Mayor and Commission. At this moment, as we have a new city manager, I would like to let him know the city manager will serve as an ex officio member with the right to submit suggestions, plans, and participate in discussions. However, the city manager will not be entitled to vote in any official matters. Also, at this moment, staff recommends appointment or reappointment of 3 members to serve a 2-year term. The following terms expired for Cesar Cantu, Luis Mancias Jr., and Eric Sanchez on September 10, 2025.
Okay.
So at this moment, we have 3 vacancies.
Okay, so did Cesar Cantu submit?
We have Mr. Cesar Cantu, Luis Mancias, and Eric Sanchez. They all expressed interest in continuing serving the commission.
Okay, so at this time, I'll just go ahead and make a motion to, I guess, remove Cesar Cantu and appoint Mr. Daniel Garza. Is that correct? You did submit, right?
Yes,
Okay,
Daniel
just
Garza.
double checking. And also, since Mr. Sanchez is going to serve on the Civil Service Board, I'll go ahead and remove Mr. Eric Sanchez and appoint Martin Gamboa for the Planning and Zoning. That's in a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Under letter D, consider removal, appointment.
Before we continue, Mr. Luis Mancias, are we gonna?
Oh, reappoint.
Motion to reappoint?
You need a motion for that?
Yeah, motion for that.
For the reappointment?
Yes.
It's been second. I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. So
Yes.
we're clear there, right? Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, under letter D, consider removal, appointment, or reappointment of board members related to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. Escalante.
The Parks and Recreation Advisory Board consists of 7 members, each whom must be a resident of San Juan or operate business within the city. Members must be at least 18 years of age, possess good moral character, and well regarded in the community. They should also demonstrate a clear interest in beautification of public property, the park system, and the city recreational programs. At this moment, the recently appointed Ramiro Herrera to the PAL Board. Additionally, we have Ms. Sabrina Rodriguez Fuentes and Genovevo Jean Quintanilla, whose term expired on September 10th, 2025. Also, staff is recommending the removal of Ms. Erica Lopez as she hasn't been showing up for the meetings for the past,
Yeah, 6, 8 months.
so at this moment, we have the vacancy for Mr. Ramiro Herrera and the 2 reappointments, which was Ms., or if that's what the commission wishes to do, Sabrina Rodriguez and Jean Quintanilla.
Did we advertise for that?
That was my
Yes.
question.
We did?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Ms. Sabrina Quintanilla and Mr. Sabrina Rodriguez and Jean Quintanilla expressed interest in continuing being part of the board.
But nobody else applied other than them two?
No.
So we have 3 openings. Well,
4.
2 we're gonna come back and 1, the Ramiro Herrera?
Yeah, he's going with
Okay, yeah.
Before. It was 4.
Yeah.
And 2 are gonna reappoint, right? We're gonna reappoint those 2. And just for the record, Ms. Erica Lopez moved out of the state, that's what she has. She lives in Georgia.
That's what I understood.
Should we table this one and open it
Yeah,
up?
I think-
I think so.
I would say so. And re-advertise.
So we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna table this item.
Just a motion.
But,
to table.
yeah.
I'd like to make a motion for, you already made it, Mr. Ramirez?
Motion to table.
Yeah.
Table, I'll second it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 8, discussion and possible action on all the following matters. Letter A, consideration and possible action to authorize staff to solicit proposals for request for qualifications for agent of record that includes proposals for employee health insurance and voluntary products. With us today, we have Ms. Lori Maldonado. Should you have any questions?
Okay, so just pretty much go out and, so let's. Okay, sure. Is there a motion to approve? You have a question?
Yes, Ms. Lori, Ms. Maldonado, as far as going out, is that gonna affect us as far as the budget is concerned? I know we just approved the budget. Is there a possibility that's gonna affect it? Did we get any price quotes prior to the budget being approved, Ms. Lulu? How did you figure out the cost of the insurance?
If I may, Commissioner?
Yes.
This is just really to solicit for proposals for request for qualifications for the agent.
Okay.
Therefore, after the agent, once you have selected an agent, that agent will go ahead and solicit proposals for your.
Oh, so we haven't gone out?
No.
Okay.
This is just to allow them to do an RFQ for potential agents for consideration.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So is there a motion to approve? Is there a second? It's been seconded by Commissioner Cantu. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Item number 9, resolutions. Consideration and possible action, if any, on resolution for nomination of candidates to the Algo County Appraisal District Board of Directors for 2026 through 2029.
I don't know how many appointments are there.
This is right now just a nomination process. At a later time, the city has allotted some votes, and then you'll decide, depending on how many nominations are out there, you'll decide how you want to allocate your votes. So at this time, it'd be good to have any nominations that the city would like to make to.
Okay, so is there a limit? Is there?
There is not a limit.
Okay, so each member of the commission can nominate somebody.
They can.
Why did you have anybody in mind? I mean, you don't have to. I'll go ahead, I'll make my nomination, Mr. Robert Loredo.
I'll go with Robert Loredo, yes, sir.
No.
My nomination would be Robert Loredo,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Commissioner Garza? No? You want to nominate anybody? Oh, come back. No, you're good? You're good?
If we can have a motion second to make that
Yeah,
nomination?
that's what I was gonna do right now. That's in a motion, nominating, Mr. Robert Loredo.
Second.
It's been seconded by, Mayor Pro Tem Ramirez. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 10, contractuals. Consideration and action, if any, authorizing the city manager to renew a contract between the city of San Juan and AIM GIS Solutions LLC for the Geographic Information System GIS services. Ms. Gomez?
This item is to authorize the city manager to renew the GIS contract that the city has with AAGMJ Solution LLC. The approval of or renewal of this agreement will support the implementation, development, training, and maintenance of the GIS services. The GIS services benefits the city and the citizens by allowing them access the information across the departments and partner agencies. The staff is recommending the approval of this agreement, and just for their information, this is the third year that we have the agreement with them. So this is just to renew the contract with the same company. And we have Ms. Aime Castro, in case you have any questions.
There's no change on the cost, you said?
Nothing, everything remains the same.
Everything the same? And that's your recommendation?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions for Ms. Juan? If not, is there a motion to approve?
Second.
It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you, ma'am.
Letter B, consideration and action, if any, to approve the memorandum of understanding, MOU, between the city of San Juan and the Military Highway Water Supply Corporation regarding portable water interconnect. Gomez?
This is a MOU between the City of San Juan and the Military Water Supply Corporation for the provision of water or potable water to residents in the area surrounding South Stewart Road. This agreement permits a temporary water interconnection to serve the area until the planned 12-inch water main is completed. For this reason, an agreement to perform governmental functions and services, including operation, maintenance, and interconnection of water utility is required. The staff is recommending approval of the MOU, and we have Mr. Omar Rodriguez from Military Water Supply Corporation and Mr. Alfonso Quintanilla from Quintanilla Helly and Associates.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
So I'm here with Mr. Alfonso Quintanilla. Sometime in August, we met with your fire chief, who was the interim manager. And we had a conversation with him. I represent Military Highway Water Supply Corporation. We border your south portion of your city. We have a lot of growing development close to your area. We even have neighboring water lines that come very close. So one of the things that we're looking for is resiliency in our system, and that comes with partnering with other agencies, other entities, other cities, and really, using each other for emergencies, for situations where we may need each other's resources. So that's where this came along. We have a lot of developments that are coming in the area that are really going to need not necessarily your water service right now, but we really want to have, like I said, that backup, that resiliency. And I think your interim manager understood the importance of having water potentially coming from us to you all in case of an emergency. So for that reason, I have some maps with me. If you care to look at them, I'll pass them to you of the potential location. It's just one thing. There's two options that we're looking at right now. Mr. Quintanilla is helping us with the design on this project, and really we're asking for the approval by you all today for this memorandum of understanding, which puts forth the agreement between us, Military Highway Water Supply Corporation, and the city of San Juan.
Can you explain a little bit more in reference to the resources?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, we have...
in other words, what exactly are you talking about when you say the resources?
Sure. The interconnect is a physical connection between our water system and your water system. It's a metered connection that in case of an emergency or of requested use, the valve would be open. It would allow water to come from our water system to yours and from yours to us. Really, you can imagine maybe you have an emergency with a fire or something, you may need additional water supply. We may be there to help you all. We may need additional capacity for an emergency, say a freeze, hurricane, or something that puts our water system down and would allow us to get water from you all.
Yeah.
So this memorandum of understanding basically puts down all these guidelines and all these little details about how that interconnect would work.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Any questions?
What would the cost be to the city?
So there, of course, we had this conversation, there is a benefit to both us and you all. That's something that we're currently working on. We're working on a cost estimate. Of course, we'll bid this project so we can get some competitive costs for this. Mr. Quintanilla is helping us with that. Good general estimate would be somewhere between 50,000 and maybe 100,000 for the total cost of the project. It's a vault in the ground that has piping and other appurtenances to it.
I'm sorry, and that's the interconnect, right?
That's the actual.
That's actually, it's physical.
Physical connection, yes. Of course, so that's something that we're working on now.
If I may, Mr. Mayor, Commissioner. Sure. Alfonso Quintanilla, like Mrs. Gomez and Mr. Rodriguez stated. So I am the engineer from Mr. Eddie Cantu. As you know, I've been here many times. I know there's new commissioners too.
I recognize you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I know Omar didn't mention, but he's not the only developer. There are other developers in this area. It just happens that he has several in the making. And so Military Highway hired my firm to work on another project to bring a water line from Tower Road to Cesar Chavez to also boost the water pressure and the water supply and so on. But like Mr. Rodriguez stated, this is like another, secondary, but it's more like an emergency type of situation. But once we go through the design of the structure and get the bids and all of that, then we're gonna come back to you with all of that information.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is just so that we can get your authorization or your approval for us to continue that this is a good idea for both parties.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially with the growth down.
Especially, there's a
north,
lot
south.
of growth over there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mr. Salazar, directly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, with that being said, is there a motion to approve?
So.
Pending.
Yeah, of course. And the interlocal agreement, we're not committing to any monies yet. Absolutely not.
No, it's just for the process. We just need the process going.
And then we get.
that you approve for us.
Sure.
Start looking into it, okay.
So move.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Item number 11, consent agenda. Under consent agenda, we have letter A, to approve the budget expenditure report, August of 2025. And B, consider the approval of the city commission meeting minutes.
At this time, is there anything under consent agenda we need to amend or modify? Amend or modify? If not, is there a motion to approve?
Second.
There's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. This meeting has been adjourned at 6:48 PM. Thank you.